What is up, guys? It is IpodTouchAndWiiHacks here, and today I'm going to be making a video. And I know I have not done a video in over a year, but I've recently decided to start doing videos again. This video will show you how to get the PlayStation 1 emulator working for the Wii. And the first step you will need to do will need to be done on the computer, so let's go do that. So the thing that you're going to need to do on the computer is go to this website. I'll put the link in the description. And you're going to want to download this program right here. It's called Homebrew browser. Some of you might already have it. If not, go ahead and download it. The download link is right there. Just hit that, and then you will get this zip file. So once you download the zip file and you open it, you're gonna have three things in that zip folder, and I'm sorry about that black line. You're gonna have the homebrew browser guide and help, and the homebrew ... and the readme. The only one you really need is the one, the homebrew ... and you're gonna want to drag that to your desktop. So after you have that file on your desktop, you're gonna want to connect your SD card reader, or if you have an SD card reader on your computer, that'll work probably better. Anyways, this is the one I'm using. So you're gonna want to go ahead and open up your SD card contents. Alright, so this is the root of your SD card right here, and you're gonna want to put the homebrew browser app into your apps folder. So just go ahead and just drag it in there. And I already have it on here, so I'm just gonna say yes to all. And there you go. Now that that's done, you're gonna have to go back to the Wii. So once you have homebrew browser on the apps folder of your SD card, you're going to want to go ahead and go to the homebrew channel and just look for the homebrew browser file app, and just go ahead and click load. And just wait for the app to load. And by the way, you're gonna need Wi-Fi for this to work. Okay, so once you're here, you're gonna wanna go to emulators. Wait for that to load, and go ahead and scroll down and find where it says WiiSX. Right here. WiiSX, a PSX emulator. Go ahead and download this. And just wait for it to download. Again, I'm telling you, you need Wi-Fi for this to work. Otherwise, you will not be able to download this. Okay, so when that's done, you can go ahead and press the home button and return to the loader. Now for the last part, you're gonna need to go back to the computer. So let's go do that. Okay, so for the final step, you're gonna need to connect your SD card reader again and connect your SD card. And you're going to want to download this zip folder I have in the description. It's going to be called PlayStation 1 BIOS. So once you download that, you're going to want to open the folder. And just drag this SCPH 1001. Just drag it to your desktop. And then just close it. And then you're going to want to open up your SD card. Now on the root of your SD card, you're going to want to make a folder called WiiSX. Capital W, II, capital S, capital X. Now you're going to want to make that a folder. And inside of that, you're going to want to make two other folders called BIOS and ISOs. Now both of those folder names are in capitals. And in this BIOS folder, you're going to want to drag that SCPH 1001. You're going to want to drag it in here. just like that. And once that's done, go back to your SD card, the root of your SD card, and drag this folder, WiiSX, and with the BIOS in it, and the ISOs. You're gonna have to find those on your own. These are the games. So just drag this to the root of your SD card and wait for it to copy. I'm gonna go ahead and pause this and show you when it's done. Okay, so when that's done copying onto the root of your SD card, you're gonna have the WiiSX folder on the root. Now you just wanna unplug your SD card and go plug it into your Wii. So let's go do it. So now that you have all the right files on your SD card, you're gonna wanna go ahead and look for the WiiSX app in the homebrew channel. Just go ahead and click A and click load. You can read all that if you want to, but I'm not going to. So just go ahead and click load. Now, you do need a classical controller or a GameCube controller for this emulator to work. But before you load your ISO or anything, you need to go to settings. And you're going to want to go down where it says boot through BIOS and click yes. Select BIOS, SD, and then you're going to want to go down to save settings.cfg and click SD. It says save settings.cfg to SD card. So now you can just go back and you can click load from SD, load from DVD. I'm not sure if it works because I have not tried that yet, but load from USB does not work. It's not supported yet in this version, but in older versions it did work. So we're going to want to click load from SD and click any game you want to. I'm just going to show you that it works real quick. So just go ahead and click play game. And as you can see, it works perfectly fine. I'm just going to show a little bit of it so to show that there's no problems at all with this emulator. And I want to excuse myself because I'm playing with one hand right now, so I'll only show a little bit of this. Yeah, this is not going to work with one hand, but as you can see, it works perfectly fine. Anyways guys, that's it to this video. Comment, like, and subscribe. Thumbs up, thumbs down, don't really care. Have a nice day, and hopefully you have a good time with this PS1 emulator. Alright, bye.